Come along to Burke Lake Park with me. Vámonos! Burke Lake Park was built in the 1950s from government land that was originally purchased for an international airport. When community activists protested, the decision was made to locate the airport in Chantilly. The land set aside for the airport was auctioned off and part of it became Burke Lake Park. We took a trip to enjoy the day. Our first stop was the ice cream parlor. The ice cream parlor is open every day from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on weekends it closes at 6 p.m. There are 10 different flavors of ice cream, but unfortunately there's no dairy-free options, so don't forget your Lactaid. There's plenty of seats inside, or you can opt to sit out on the deck. They also have cookies, cotton candy, and hot dogs and pretzels. We opted for the mint chocolate chip. Is there anything better? What's your favorite flavor? Let me know in the comments. The girls behind the counter were super helpful and super nice. You can also rent one of the pavilions nearby to have a birthday party. Soon it was time to catch the train. The train station is just a short walk from the ice cream parlor. You can get your train tickets online by going to Fairfax County website, or you can also just get them from the ticket booth. We had tickets for the last train ride of the day, but we still had to wait a little while for the train to come back around. But that's okay, we still had our ice cream. The train is a 1/3 scale Central Pacific Huntington steam engine, and it first started running in 1967 and ran for 38 years before the engine was replaced in 2005. Generations of families have brought their kids here to enjoy this train. It operates from 11:15 a.m. to 5:45 p.m. and the last ride starts at about 5:30. But be sure to call ahead or check the website because it may not be running due to maintenance considerations or weather. The train track is 1 3/4 mile long, and it passes through a replica of Old Burke, complete with its windmill and water tower. One of the things that makes the new engine special is that it runs 26 times throughout the day on just 4 gallons of gas. Bye. Thank you. I couldn't find any historical information about the carousel, such as its age or who made it, but I'd venture to say it was made in the 1970s. But no matter, it's a real hit with the kids. It's open from 11:30 to 5:30 p.m. Next up is the disc golf course. This nice young man, whose name is Josh Stein, was kind enough to show us his skills. The course is 18 holes. It's got Disc Catcher Pro, 28 chains targets, and concrete tees. The course is moderately hilly and wooded. The course has a max length of 4,819 feet. Maybe I'll try it someday. Hey Rocky, where are you headed? There are several picnic pavilions to rent at Burke Lake Park. 3 of them are near the ice cream parlor, so if you wanted to have an ice cream party, you could rent one of those. Also, the playground area is kind of small, but the kids have a really good time. One of the 4 locations sponsored by Fairfax County Parks, Burke Lake Miniature Golf Course is a classic 18-hole course. They have clubs that will accommodate players that are age 2 and up, And it opens at 11 and the last play is at 5 because it closes at 6. Prices range from $6 to $9 depending on your age and whether you visit during the week or on the weekends. There are clean bathroom facilities located on the other side of the ice cream parlor. Good thing considering I'm lactose intolerant. You can camp at Burke Lake Park from April through October. There are 100 wooded camping sites, but there's also wilderness camping available. Family camping sites are limited to no more than 6 people and no more than 2 tents. Any more than that, you're going to have to reserve an additional site. It's $30 for weekdays and $35 on the weekends. Group camping sites can accommodate up to 18 people, and you can reserve more than one. Those are $126 on the weekdays, $162 on the weekends and holidays. For more information, see the description. As I mentioned before, Burke Lake Park was built on land that had been purchased by the U.S. government to build an airport. Fast forward 8 years later, the government decided to build the airport in a different location. I'll have to tell you that story in another video. So what they had to do, they had to decide what to do with the land. Eventually, the land was purchased by Fairfax County in an auction, and they turned it into this park. It is a man-made lake, and it is 218 acres. The park itself is set on 888 acres. There are 30-minute boat ride tours available. They're run by staff, and they'll tell you all kinds of information about the wildlife, the flora and fauna, as they say, and you'll just get to enjoy the peaceful serenity of the lake. Now, these tours run from April through October from 11 to 5, and they only cost $4. Kids under 2 are free, but they only run Monday through Thursday, so be sure that they're running, call ahead to make sure that they're running. 60-minute tours can be reserved, but you have to have a minimum of 11 people, and they're $3 each, so it costs $33, and then each individual over that is also $3, but you can have a max of 24 people. You should give about 2 weeks notice for a group tour. The marina office is also open from April through October. You can rent canoes and rowboats at the marina. Fees vary. Por ejemplo, on weekdays you can rent a rowboat for $15 for a half a day or $20 for the full day. Full days start at 10:30 a.m. and half days start at 3. Weekend rates are just $1 more. Canoes are also $15 for a half day and $27.50 for a full day. Only electric motorboats are allowed, no sailboats or gas-powered boats, and there are launch fees. You can pay $5 for a single launch or $40 for a season pass. You will need a license to fish if you're over the age of 16, but there's over 5.25 miles of fishing shoreline. There's 4 fishing bulkheads at the state game area, a new fishing pier, and a boat launching dock. Both the fishing bulkheads and the fishing pier are accessible to persons with disabilities. There's walleye, muskie, catfish, crappie, perch, sunfish, bluegill, one of the highest rated lakes for fishing in the state. Burke Lake Park also has 2 new fishing kayaks that you can rent. These are single-person, sit-upon kayaks, and they have 4 fishing pole holders, 2 live wells, and you can easily fit all your stuff. They rent from $28 to $38 for a half a day or $40 to $45 for a full day. There's a hiking trail that's a little bit over 4.5 miles. It goes all the way around the lake. It's rated one of the top 10 by the American Hiking Society. It is a shared trail, so there's also runners and bikers on it, but it's a nice moderate trail and it has a park course on it as well. Other amenities include an amphitheater, which has plays and music shows. Be sure to check the schedule for dates and times. There's bird watching, campfire Saturdays, where you can learn all about what goes on after dark. Hey, this is a family program. Not that kind of stuff. I'm talking about stars and bats, that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of camps and classes. Be sure to check the website. I'll be sure to include it in the description. Finally, the Burke Lake Golf Center. It's an 18-hole par 3 course, and it also has a driving range. You can make your tee time reservations online. I'll include the website in the description. Green fees vary by date, time, tee time, demand time, and other factors, but it's generally no more than $25. And you can rent power carts or pull carts. The course is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Well, that's going to do it for our visit to Burke Lake Park. Be sure to share this video with somebody who'd like it. And if there's somebody you'd like to be neighbors with, go ahead and fill that form out down below. I'd love it if you subscribed. I'm Agent Kathy. Adios.